She enters the coffee shop on a busy Tuesday morning, and something magical happens. Conversations pause just for a moment, not because she's demanding attention, but because she radiates something extraordinary. A luminous confidence that seems to come from deep within. Her skin glows with health, her posture speaks of decades of wisdom, and there's an effortless grace in the way she moves through the world that makes everyone wonder, what is her secret? You've encountered women like this, haven't you? Women who seem to become more radiant with each passing year, who've discovered that true beauty after 50 isn't about fighting time. It's about embracing this magnificent phase of life with intention and grace. They understand something profound. Attractiveness isn't about youth. It's about vitality, confidence, and the kind of self-assurance that can only come from experience. Today, we're unveiling 10 transformative beauty secrets that these magnetic women understand intuitively. These aren't complicated routines that require hours in front of the mirror or expensive treatments that promise miracles. They're gentle, purposeful choices that honor exactly where you are right now, while helping you radiate your most beautiful self. And I promise you, tip number 10 will revolutionize not just how you look, but how you feel about yourself every single day. If these insights resonate with you, I'd be honored to have you subscribe and join our community of women who are redefining what it means to be beautiful after 50. But first, let's discover these life-changing secrets together. Let's begin with the foundation that transforms everything. Tip 1, the luminous foundation. Philosophy. Nothing whispers sophistication quite like skin that glows with natural radiance and health. I used to make the mistake that so many women make, reaching for heavy matte foundations that promised coverage but delivered a mask instead. Then I discovered a truth that changed everything. The secret to youthful-looking skin isn't about hiding behind layers of makeup. It's about creating a luminous canvas that enhances your natural beauty. Here's what every elegant woman over 50 knows. Powder foundations are the enemy of radiant skin. As we mature, our skin naturally loses some of its luminosity and hydration. When you layer a matte, powdery foundation on top, you're essentially flattening out all the dimension and life in your complexion. Those fine lines that barely showed before suddenly become canyons, and your skin takes on a dull, lifeless quality that ages you instantly. The transformation begins with understanding that your foundation should work like a gentle filter, not a thick blanket. Choose lightweight, luminous formulas that have hydrating properties. Think of them as skincare with coverage rather than traditional makeup. These formulas blend seamlessly with your skin, moving with you throughout the day instead of sitting stiffly on top. When selecting your perfect foundation, look for words like radiant, luminous, or dewy on the packaging. Avoid anything labeled matte or long-wearing if it promises to eliminate all shine. You want your skin to look alive, not painted. The application technique is just as crucial as the product itself. Use a damp beauty sponge or your fingertips to press the foundation into your skin rather than rubbing it on. This creates a natural, skin-like finish that photographs beautifully and looks flawless in person. When you master this luminous foundation philosophy, something magical happens. Your skin doesn't just look better, it becomes the perfect backdrop for every other element of your beauty routine. But achieving that glow requires proper preparation. Tip 2. The Radiance Revival Ritual. The secret to that coveted inner glow begins long before you even think about makeup. Every elegant woman I know has discovered this truth. Beautiful makeup starts with beautiful skin, and beautiful skin requires intentional care. This isn't about expensive treatments or complicated routines. It's about understanding what your mature skin craves and giving it exactly that. Your Radiance Revival Ritual should begin with gentle exfoliation once or twice a week. Think of this as polishing a precious gem to reveal its natural brilliance. Choose a chemical exfoliant with AHA or PHA. These gentle acids dissolve dead skin cells without the harsh scrubbing that can irritate mature skin. When you remove that dull layer of buildup, your skin immediately appears brighter and more receptive to the products that follow. Next comes hydration, and this step is absolutely non-negotiable. Your moisturizer should feel luxurious against your skin, rich enough to provide lasting hydration, but light enough to absorb completely. Look for ingredients like hyaluronic acid, ceramides, and peptides that work to plump and smooth your skin from within. Don't forget the delicate eye area. Those fine lines and any darkness under your eyes will benefit tremendously from targeted care. Use hydrating under-eye masks or a rich eye cream to prep this area before makeup application. The investment in these extra moments shows immediately when you apply concealer. It glides on smoothly instead of settling into lines. The final step in your radiance ritual is a luminous primer. This creates the perfect bridge between your skincare and makeup, adding that subtle glow that makes your skin look lit from within. Choose a primer with light reflecting particles that aren't glittery. You want luminosity, not sparkle. When you commit to this radiance revival ritual, you'll notice that your makeup applies more smoothly, lasts longer, and looks infinitely more natural. Your skin becomes your best accessory, but proper preparation is just the beginning. Tip 3. The Eye Awakening Revolution. Your eyes are the windows to your soul, and they deserve to be framed with intention and artistry. One of the most common mistakes I see women making is using concealer that's too light under their eyes, creating what I call the reverse raccoon effect. Instead of brightening and awakening the eye area, this technique actually draws attention to every line and creates an unnatural contrast that can make you look tired rather than refreshed. The revolution begins with understanding color theory. If you have blue or purple tones under your eyes, which is completely normal and natural, you need to neutralize those cool tones before you brighten. This is where color correction becomes your secret weapon. Choose a peachy or orange-toned corrector that complements your skin's undertones. Using the warmth of your fingertip, gently stipple this corrector only where you see discoloration. The warmth from your finger helps the product blend seamlessly, and the corrector neutralizes those cool tones instantly. Now comes the concealer, and this is where precision matters. Choose a shade that perfectly matches your skin tone. Not lighter, not darker, but exactly right. Apply it gently over the corrector, using a stippling motion rather than rubbing or dragging. This technique preserves the corrective work you've already done while adding just the right amount of brightness. Here's a step that many women skip but shouldn't. Prime your eyelids. Use that same concealer to create an even canvas across your entire eyelid, then set it with a light dusting of translucent powder. This simple step ensures that your eyeshadow will look vibrant and stay put all day, regardless of any natural oils your skin produces. This eye-awakening revolution transforms not just how your eyes look, but how alert and vibrant your entire face appears. When your eyes look bright and clear, everything else falls into place beautifully. Tip 4. The Lifting Illusion Mastery. This is where artistry meets strategy, where we use the timeless principles of light and shadow to create the most beautiful optical illusion. Traditional eyeshadow techniques often work against mature eyes, making them appear smaller, more tired, and emphasizing any looseness in the eyelid area. But when you understand how light and shadow interact with your unique eye shape, you can create an instant lifting effect that opens up your entire face. The key lies in reversing what you might think is intuitive. Instead of putting light colors in the crease and dark colors on the lid, we're going to do the opposite. This technique works with the natural changes that happen to our eyes over time rather than fighting against them. Start by applying a medium-toned matte eyeshadow to your crease using gentle windshield wiper motions. This darker tone recedes into the background, making any looseness in the crease area virtually disappear. The color should be neutral. Think soft browns, taupes, or muted roses that complement your skin tone. Now for the magic. Brighten your eyelids with a lighter, slightly shimmery shade. This brings the lid forward, creating the illusion of larger, more youthful eyes. The shimmer catches light beautifully and adds dimension without being obvious or overdone. Here's my secret technique for the ultimate eye lift. When applying eyeshadow along your lower lash line, don't follow it all the way to the outer corner. Instead, about 2/3 of the way across, angle your brush upward and blend that shadow up and out toward your temple. This creates an invisible lift that makes your eyes appear more alert and youthful. For the final touch, use a small, precise brush to highlight the inner corners of your eyes and just beneath your brow bone. This adds brightness exactly where it will have the most impact, making your eyes appear larger and more awake. The Lifting Illusion Mastery technique is subtle yet transformative. Your eyes become the captivating focal point they were always meant to be, drawing people into your gaze with irresistible magnetism. Tip 5. The lash liberation strategy. Your lashes are like the perfect frame for a beautiful painting. They complete the entire masterpiece. As we mature, our lashes often become thinner, shorter, and less defined. Many women resign themselves to barely their lashes, but this is where we need to think strategically rather than defeatedly. With the right approach, you can create the illusion of fuller, longer lashes that enhance your eyes beautifully. The liberation begins with a good lash curler, and this tool is absolutely non-negotiable. Curling your lashes opens up your entire eye area instantly, making you look more awake and alert. The key is to curl before applying any product. Clean, dry lashes hold a curl much better than lashes with product on them. Next comes lash primer, and this step is what separates amateur from professional results. Lash primer acts like a foundation for your lashes, adding volume and length while creating the perfect base for mascara. It also helps your mascara last longer without flaking or smudging. When applying mascara, think of it as painting each individual lash rather than just swiping the wand across. Start at the base of your lashes and wiggle the wand slightly as you move upward. This technique separates the lashes while building volume gradually, creating a natural yet dramatic effect. For your lower lashes, use just the tip of the wand with a very light touch. The goal is definition, not drama. Lower lashes that are too heavily coated can look unnatural and actually make your eyes appear smaller. Here's a professional secret. After your first coat of mascara dries, go back with just the tip of the wand and focus on the outer corner lashes. Extend them slightly upward and outward to enhance that lifting effect we created with eyeshadow. The lash liberation strategy transforms your eyes from tired to mesmerizing. When your lashes frame your eyes beautifully, every expression becomes more captivating and engaging. Tip 6. The brow architecture. Excellence. Well-shaped brows are like the perfect architectural framework for your face. They provide structure, balance, and elegant definition. Many women either overpluck their brows or let them grow completely wild. But the sweet spot lies in creating a shape that works harmoniously with your bone structure and facial features. Your brows should enhance your natural architecture, not compete with it or disappear entirely. The excellence begins with understanding your natural brow shape and working with it rather than against it. Use a spoolie brush to comb your brow hairs upward, revealing their natural growth pattern and any areas that need attention. Trim any excessively long hairs with small scissors, but be conservative. It's easier to trim more later than to grow back what you've cut. For filling in sparse areas, choose a product that's one shade lighter than your natural brow color. This creates a softer, more natural look than an exact match, which can appear harsh. Use short, hair-like strokes rather than drawing solid lines, and always follow the direction of your natural hair growth. The key to brow architecture excellence is creating a gradual fade from the inner corner to the outer edge. Start with a lighter hand at the beginning of your brow, gradually building intensity as you move toward the arch and tail. This creates dimension and looks infinitely more natural than uniform color throughout. For a polished finish, use a clear or lightly tinted brow gel to set everything in place. This keeps your brows looking groomed throughout the day while maintaining that natural, effortless appearance that elegant women are known for. Beautiful brows create a frame for your eyes and add definition to your entire face. They're the subtle detail that pulls your whole look together and gives you an instant polish that's both timeless and sophisticated. Tip 7. The lip revival renaissance. Your lips possess an incredible power to transform your entire face, bringing warmth, vitality, and youthful energy to your appearance. One of the most aging mistakes women make is abandoning lipstick altogether or choosing colors that are too nude, too matte, or too dark. This can drain all the life from your face, making you appear washed out and tired. As we age, our lips naturally lose some of their color and fullness, which means we need to consciously add back that vibrancy and dimension. The Renaissance begins with understanding that the right lip color should enhance your natural coloring, while adding just enough contrast to bring your face to life. Peachy pinks, warm roses, soft corals, and berry tones are universally flattering. Create that healthy, radiant glow that makes you look vibrant and approachable. Texture is just as important as color. Choose formulas that provide moisture and subtle luminosity, These create the illusion of fuller, more supple lips. Matte formulas can be harsh and aging, emphasizing every line and making lips appear thinner. Overly glossy textures can look too youthful and inappropriate. The goal is sophisticated luminosity that feels authentically you. Here's a professional technique that makes any lip color more flattering. Before applying your lipstick, use a lip liner in a shade that matches your natural lip color. This defines your lip shape subtly and prevents your lipstick from bleeding. You don't need to line dramatically. Just trace your natural lip line to create a clean, polished foundation. For the ultimate in lip sophistication, try layering different textures. Apply your lipstick, blot gently, then add a touch of complementary gloss to the center of your lips. This creates dimension and makes your lips appear fuller, while maintaining an elegant, refined appearance. The lip revival renaissance transforms your entire face instantly. When your lips have the right color and luminosity, you look healthier, more vibrant, and infinitely more approachable. It's like adding the perfect finishing touch to a beautiful painting. Tip 8. The cheek awakening artistry. The right blush placement and application can lift your entire face and restore that healthy, youthful flush that makes you glow from within. Many women make the critical mistake of applying blush too low on their cheeks, which can actually drag the face downward and create a hollow, tired appearance. Others avoid blush altogether, thinking it looks too youthful or obvious. But when applied correctly, blush is one of the most flattering and transformative elements of your beauty routine. The artistry begins with understanding where to place blush for maximum lifting effect. Smile gently and apply blush to the apples of your cheeks, that rounded area that naturally lifts when you smile. From there, blend the color upward toward your temples, following the natural curve of your cheekbone. This technique lifts and defines your face while adding that healthy glow. Cream blushes are particularly beautiful on mature skin because they blend seamlessly and create a natural, lit from within appearance. They also tend to be more forgiving than powder formulas, which can sometimes look chalky or settle into fine lines. Choose peachy pink tones that complement your skin's undertones. These shades are universally flattering and create warmth without looking artificial. Application technique is crucial for achieving that professional, natural-looking result. If you're using cream blush, apply it with your fingertips using gentle patting motions. The warmth from your fingers helps the product blend beautifully with your skin. If you prefer powder blush, use a fluffy brush and build the color gradually. It's always easier to add more than to remove excess. For an extra touch of sophistication, add a subtle highlighter to the high points of your cheekbones after applying blush. This creates beautiful dimension and adds that coveted luminosity that makes your skin look healthy and radiant. Choose a highlighter with a soft, natural sheen rather than obvious glitter or shimmer. The cheek awakening artistry brings life and vitality back to your face. When you have that perfect flush of color, you look healthier, more energetic, and naturally beautiful. It's like capturing the glow of a perfect sunset on your cheeks. Tip 9. The confidence embodiment practice. Here's something most beauty tutorials never address, but every truly attractive woman understands. How you carry yourself is just as important as how you're made up. I've worked with countless women over the years, and I've observed something fascinating. The most magnetic ones all share a common quality. It's not about having perfect features or flawless skin. It's about moving through the world with intentional grace and unshakable self-assurance. They understand that true attractiveness radiates from the inside out. The embodiment practice begins with your posture, and this simple adjustment can take years off your appearance instantly. Stand tall with your shoulders back and down, your chin parallel to the ground, and imagine a golden thread pulling you up from the crown of your head. This elongates your entire silhouette and projects confidence immediately. But confidence isn't just about standing straight. It's about how you move through space. Practice walking with purpose, taking deliberate steps rather than shuffling or hurrying. Let your arms swing naturally at your sides, and remember to breathe deeply and evenly. When you embody confidence physically, it affects how you feel emotionally, creating a beautiful upward spiral of self-assurance. Your facial expressions are equally important. Practice relaxing your facial muscles and allowing genuine expressions to show. A soft, natural expression is infinitely more attractive than any forced smile or overly serious demeanor. Let your personality shine through your expressions. This is what makes you uniquely captivating. The confidence embodiment practice extends to how you interact with others as well. Make eye contact when speaking and listening. Use purposeful gestures and speak clearly and thoughtfully. These subtle behaviors communicate self-respect and command respect from others. When you master the art of confident embodiment, something magical happens. Your physical presence enhances every aspect of your beauty routine, making even the simplest makeup look sophisticated and polished. You become magnetic not because of what you're wearing, but because of how you're being. Tip 10. The inner radiance revelation. Here's the secret that truly separates magnetic women from the rest. The revelation that transforms everything. They've learned to cultivate and nurture their inner light. All the makeup techniques, skincare routines, and beauty tips in the world cannot replicate the glow that comes from a woman who genuinely appreciates and loves herself. This isn't about empty positive thinking or forced affirmations. It's about recognizing the incredible journey you've taken to become who you are today. The revelation begins with a fundamental shift in perspective. Instead of looking in the mirror and cataloging perceived flaws, start seeing the story written in your face. Every line tells a tale of laughter shared, wisdom gained, or challenges overcome. Those expression lines around your eyes, they're evidence of a life filled with joy and genuine smiles. The character in your face, it's the result of 5 decades of experiences, growth, and resilience. Take time each day to acknowledge your accomplishments, both big and small. Celebrate your resilience, your wisdom, your capacity for love and growth. These aren't abstract concepts. They're real qualities that show up in how you move through the world, how you treat others, and yes, how attractive you appear to everyone around you. This inner radiance practice involves treating yourself with the same kindness and respect you would offer a beloved friend. When you start from a place of self-appreciation, everything else becomes an enhancement rather than a correction. Your skincare routine transforms from a battle against aging into an act of self-care and respect. Your makeup application becomes a celebration of your features rather than an attempt to hide perceived flaws. The women who truly glow with attractiveness after 50 understand something profound. Confidence isn't about being perfect. It's about being authentically yourself with grace and self-assurance. When you embrace this truth, your inner light begins to shine so brightly that it illuminates everything about you. This inner radiance doesn't happen overnight, but it grows stronger with practice. Each time you choose self-compassion over self-criticism, each time you celebrate your unique beauty rather than comparing yourself to others, each time you step into your day with intention and grace, you're adding fuel to that inner fire. The most beautiful truth about inner radiance is that it's completely within your control. It doesn't depend on your skin type, your budget, or your natural features. It depends on your choice to see yourself clearly, love yourself deeply, and present yourself to the world with authentic confidence. The beautiful journey continues. Ladies, everything we've explored together today, from the perfect luminous foundation to the confidence that radiates from within, is about honoring this magnificent phase of your life. These aren't just beauty tips. They're invitations to see yourself more clearly, to celebrate your unique beauty, and to step into each day with intention and grace. The woman who entered that coffee shop at the beginning of our journey, she wasn't born with some secret advantage or blessed with perfect genes. She simply understood what you're learning right now, that true attractiveness after 50 comes from embracing who you are while taking thoughtful, loving care of yourself. You don't need to chase youth or fight against the natural changes that come with time. You need to work with your natural beauty, enhance what makes you uniquely you, and carry yourself with the confidence that comes from decades of experience and hard-won wisdom. Each of these 10 tips works synergistically with the others. When you master the art of luminous skin, it enhances your eye makeup. When your eyes are beautifully defined, your lip color appears more sophisticated. When you embody confidence, every element of your beauty routine looks more polished and intentional. But perhaps most importantly, when you embrace your inner radiance, you realize that you've always been beautiful. You're simply learning to see it more clearly and express it more authentically. Remember, these techniques are tools to help you feel your most beautiful. beautiful. But the real magic happens when you understand that beauty isn't about achieving some external standard of perfection. It's about expressing your authentic self with grace, confidence, and joy. The journey to feeling truly attractive after 50 isn't about transformation, it's about revelation. It's about discovering and celebrating the magnificent woman you've always been and expressing her more fully in the world. I hope these insights serve you well on your beautiful journey. In the comments below, let me know which tip resonated most deeply with you, or share your own discoveries about beauty and confidence after 50. Your wisdom and experiences inspire other women who are walking similar paths. And if you found value in these insights, I'd be honored to have you subscribe to join our community of women who are redefining what it means to be beautiful, confident, and radiant at every age. Until next time, remember that true elegance is about embracing your unique beauty with grace and confidence. You are more beautiful than you know, more powerful than you realize, and more magnificent than you can imagine.